Hey guys, check out my new channel. It's about CrossFit and getting back in shape. The link's down in the description. Thanks.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Mr. 1185 coming at you with a quick ROM review. This is a nightly build of AOKP for the Verizon Note 2. We'll go right here. This is running Android version 4.2.2. Jelly Bean. Now, I'll give you my honest opinion on this. This is the first ROM that I made a daily driver that's not a TouchWiz based ROM. So no use of the multi-window, no S Pen features. So it's been a little unique. So just basically getting stock Android on a 5.5-inch screen. So just real briefly, not too much with this ROM that's too wild. You can see that has the quick toggles. In the settings you can set it, and this is what it is. If you swipe down, there's no notifications, automatically go to the toggles. I believe that's in ROM control. We'll go ahead and go through this. So general UI, transparency settings, custom boot animation. You can disable boot animation. It usually calls you a jerk, I think. Let's see. Remember this forever. Okay, so sometimes it'll call you a jerk. There, see, it says jerk. Custom carry label, you can do that. You can have it say, let's see, we'll put Mr. Okay, so I think when you pull down this, it'll have Mr. right there. And it's on the fly, which is awesome. Notification background, what you can do is actually have a picture in the background. We'll do this one. Okay, so when you pull that down, we'll actually swipe up. There you go. So pretty cool. You can have a picture in your notification background. I don't personally like it, so I'll take it off. But it does it on the fly, which is another awesome thing. Notification count, so if you have multiple emails, multiple text, it'll show there. Vibrate on expand when you're expanding notifications, like if you have a text message where you can drag down and you can actually have it where you can reply and it'll read out the whole text, or same thing with the email, so it'll vibrate when you go to expand it. Status bar brightness slider, I think you can slide back and forth, which actually that sometimes doesn't work really well, so I'm going to take that off. Hide status bar, show IME switcher, that's basically like what keyboard you're using. UI mode, so you can use phone mode, tablet mode, phablet. Dual panels, this is to have it so you run it like a tablet. Allow 180-degree rotation, I like. Wake up on charger, so when you plug it in it wakes it up. Let's see here. Kill all button on the recent RAM bar. So all that's on there. I do like the kill all button. Let's see if that's instant. Yep, so you can go right here and kill all. It'll kill all the apps. Alright, so we'll go ahead and swipe down, go back into settings, and go back to ROM control. Lock screen. You can add all these things, which is pretty cool. Gives you a nice little list. Unlimited widgets. So it's really compact, so you don't have to go looking for 100 things. Lock screen battery percentage, lock screen rotation, music controls, volume wake, allow all widgets, hide initial page hints. So a lot of cool stuff you can do there. And then you can also add targets, text screen or lock screen text color, and then touch text to get summary of each option. So touch that and it'll tell you. So that's done a lot of work in the background with this ROM to show stuff like that, which I really appreciate. Power menu, screenshot, torch, airplane mode, volume, states, status bar, reboot on lock screen, all that's right there. nav bar. I'm not using one, so you can always enable it. And it'll pop up down there. There's capacitive buttons on the bottom with the Note 2, so I don't mess with that too much. But if you do get used to like a Nexus item or something like that, you can use those. We'll go back. Nav ring, so you can have multiple targets. So if you want 5 targets, you can have 5 targets. So when, if you did have the nav bar, you can use that. Let's see, ribbons. This is basically, I believe, what they're calling that. I believe these are ribbons. Let's see. Let's go to small. Let's see if that makes a difference. Nope. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what ribbons are. Lock screen ribbons. Okay, notification ribbons, quick setting ribbons. Let's see if we can make one. Show app name. We'll take this off. Alright, well, I don't know where ribbons come from. Quick settings ribbon. Vibrate on target. We'll save. We'll see what happens. Oh yes, okay. Up top here, add the home button. So you can add, it looks like, we'll go back into that. Let's see, we will add Google Now search. I think that's always good to have. Close. And let's see what a lock screen widget is going to be. We'll save that. Go home. We'll drag down. We have the home button there. So that's one ribbon we made. Alright, so let's lock it. Unlock it. Cool. So it's basically something you can stick anywhere. So lock screen. There is the search button. You touch it and goes right into Google Now. That heard me say Google Now, I think. Let's see. Google. There's no internet, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But that's pretty awesome. So I learned something new. Alright, so let's go back into settings. And we'll wrap this up pretty quickly. So ROM control, we know about the ribbons. I'll take them off later. Toggles, we know about status bar toggles, toggle setup. You can move them around, put different ones on, move their position. I think they really make 4.2.2 really attractive. Toggle styles, you can do, let's do traditional. Let's see what happens. Haven't seen traditional. Okay, so they're going to be the old, looks like fast action buttons. Alright, no, it is scrollable. Let's see what that does. Okay, so you can scroll through. Very cool. So you're basically getting the opportunity to have it look like the new style, or you can do the old stuff. Collapse, toggles per row, fast toggle. So really cool. Custom toggles. Good stuff. S Pen gestures. Cool, so I didn't even know this was on here. Enable S Pen pointer, so when you do pull out the S Pen, it shows a little cursor like you have a mouse on your laptop. Let's see. Show you. So you can see there's a little cursor. Alright, so LED, it shows up for down here, but we will test it. Now testing default, turn off your screen. So LEDs for the top if it does work. Does not look like it works. Okay. So obviously the LED doesn't work for this one. If it does, if you see this works for you, definitely leave a comment down below. Clock. See, we'll make center clock. AM PM style. Small AM. Clock color. We'll make it that. Changes on the fly. Shortcut actions. Calendar for today, so we'll touch it. Let's see what it does. I think it's that clock that's talking about. And always that clock, that calendar. So you have the option of what clicking the clock does. Alright, so that's clock, signal, change signal color, change how it's set up. And that's about it. I think installer is going to be, let's see, persistence. Okay, installer settings. I believe that's if you're going to do like an OTA. But I am running a nightly build of this. This is August 20th build. Today is the 26th, so I've ran it for 5 or 6 days. Pretty impressed. My 4G has been a little weak. I don't know if that's if there's not updated radios or what it is, but it's been a really strong ROM. Oh, there we go. Radio, screen, haptic, audio. So you can, oh, that's really cool. So you can use USB dock audio, use passive audio out the dock. That's pretty cool. So it looks like HSPA. Okay, so I think that's the option where you can change what radios your phone's using. I'm not going to mess with that because I'd hate to make my daily driver not work. So I think that's about it and all I like to go through. I really have enjoyed this ROM. I think I'm going to switch back to a TouchWiz ROM for a little bit just to kind of change it up. But let me know what you think about it. If you want to try it out, I'll definitely have links in below so you can get this ROM. Check it out. There's going to be obviously new nightly builds since the 20th. There'll be a 21st through 26th build, but I really enjoyed it. I'll go ahead and reboot so you can see the Jelly Bean boot logo, but other than that, it's been an awesome ROM, and thank you guys so much for checking this out, and I'll see you in the next one. I remember that I put no boot animation. That's funny.